now the kind of final point. Let's talk about the e-commerce hack.
Yeah, so okay, this is gonna be something that I would say most of us has all the access to those data points, but actually no one goes ahead and connects those data points all together. Which I would say, first thing first, we have the search query performance report, right? Which gives us plenty of data, tons of millions of data. We have the ranking data. We are all using different tracking systems, Helium 10s, or however you want to name it. And the third part is we have the advertising data, which is also super useful, which actually moves the needles on those two search query performance reports and on the ranking. So when you're building your reports, just build a report that collects the ranking from your keyword, that collects your market share, impression share, your conversion rate, market's conversion rate, everything from the market, from a search query performance report, and also pull the same data range, advertising report, the let's say search term report, and pull the same keywords right next to them. And then what you will find out is you will get a great data where you're actually seeing how your advertising spend is actually moving different needles. For example, it can be your ranking needle, it can be your market share, it can be your impression share. It can be, for example, you might be able to find out keywords on the advertising that you're not spending enough. But when you look at the conversion rate from the search query performance report for the same keyword, you will realize that you're actually higher than the market share in terms of conversion rate. And you're not spending enough. And your organic rank is also low. So just combine all those data points together, and what you're having is an opportunity. Just make sure that the advertising is getting the enough traction on those keywords. Or you can do the vice versa. Let's take the same example. Let's take the hyper mature example that I was telling you. Let's get one product. I'm number one. The keyword is like a hot keyword with high search volume, and I'm tracking the same data. The search query performance data, everything, market share, impression share, and stuff like that. I'm tracking my ranking and I'm tracking my advertising. What I want to do is I actually want to cut it down. And how I can do this is actually I can week over week I can lower my advertising and see how the data is actually changing on my impression share, on my market share, on my conversion rate, and on my ranking. So when you combine all those together into one line, then you can actually you can actually get a greater view of the advertising and how your advertising spend moving up or moving down is actually changing either your growth or your efficiency.
Absolutely, yeah, that's amazing. That's kind of a dream consolidated report,
Right?
which we also dream about it. Like it's because it's half manual now. I mean, you know
Yeah, it's
that,
half
in
manual.
the
It's half manual.
agency world, unfortunately, the SQP doesn't have an API. The only way you can do is like just download it and upload it to a system. That's what we do. And the rankings are not always this, you need to get it
It's
from third
fluctuated. Yeah.
parties, but the
Yeah.
third party data is only 70% accurate. So, but at the end, you can have a great view. I fully agree with you. And that's an amazing hack.